Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Rev J, and this is my co-host, my little sister Joy.
Hey.
And today we're here to about it once again, a show where I use as a platform to talk about it. Talk about what? Talk about everything. The fact Joy just had a birthday this past week. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you guys for all your birthday wishes and love. Love that. Love you guys. I'm getting old.
She's getting a little older. It means
27
I'm getting
officially
too, so.
out here in these streets.
27, wow.
27. It doesn't matter that my daughter's 21. I'm out here in these streets at 27 doing it.
Forever 27, right?
Forever 27.
Hey guys, today recap, and this is where we just come on and just recap some of our favorite reality shows. And two of the reality shows that we watched, my Joy and I watched, is 90 Day Fiance, before the 90 days, and Married at First Sight, season number 14. Now, before you all you Christians get up in arms, say, Reverend J, why you on here haven't laughed a lot and make jokes about people? The Bible says, if you want me to get
all right,
philosophical, now. The Bible says laughter is medicine for the soul.
And it is.
So because I live a very high stress life, I laugh a lot.
And it is.
I try to find the fun things out of everything I go through, so I don't have a nervous breakdown. So
exactly,
we're gonna have some fun. And look at this. I say this: if people are bold enough to on TV, hey, I'm bold enough to laugh at it. Look at this. I will not go on TV and do half of the things these people are doing. I'm sorry.
Facts.
So before we begin, if you like our show, subscribe to our this YouTube channel. You see at the end is streaming live on YouTube. To be a guest on our show, let me know. You can email me at revjspeaks@gmail.com. We have many different shows that we plan on having, and you can be one of our guests. We always like to have guests to have some fun. So let's get into it. First show we're going to be talking about is 90 Day Fiance. So Joy, before we talk about the different people, what are your thoughts about the 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days?
Every time I see these people, every time a new season come out, I'm just thinking to myself, all these single people I know out here in America. I don't know why you got to go across the world to find somebody, but it is what it is. But this season so far has been it has not let me down. It's been full of crazy people. It's been full of the funny looking people that I'm always just like, I kind of see why you had to go across the country. Now, not saying that there's not somebody in America that might love you, because there might be. I just don't run across that many people for that situation. So that's fun to watch. If you like to be entertained about people, just seeing the weirdness of true relationships that are not compatible is just the most hilarious thing ever. Like, it's like going to I don't know if y'all ever had family like this, but you ever went to that aunt and uncle house that hate each other, but you like to go because at the end, like, they're gonna be throwing daggers at each other, and it's gonna be weird and it's gonna be awkward, and after a while once the drinks start coming, somebody gonna say something real crazy or way out the way, and you just gonna be sitting there with your drink like, what? And then you go home and you and your cousins, y'all talk about it. That's what watching 90 Day Fiance is like for me every Sunday. A bunch of foolishness, okay? A bunch of foolishness. And I just love it. I'm addicted.
Awesome. I just can't just wait. Hey, look at this. Hey, let us know what state you are watching it from.
Yeah.
Let us know what state you're watching from. You put it in the comment box below. So again, Joy, let's talk about some of the couples on the 90 Day Fiance. Like you, I agree. I'm trying to figure out. There's millions of people in the United States. Why do you need to go across the world?
Exactly.
But after watching the show, I can tell you why. So let's the first couple. Kim, who's 50, and Uzman, who is 32.
How old is she? She 50?
She's 50.
She look older than that. I thought she was like 60 something, but okay. Thank God they got her number by her name, because I'd have been like, she's 60 something, y'all. So 50, okay. 50, and he's what? 32?
He's 32, yeah.
And he's been on here before, guys. 32.
Yes.
I want y'all to look at her face. That's the face of desperation, okay? That's all I'm gonna start off with saying. That face right there, that's the face of desperation. If you have never seen it before, let me introduce you to the face of desperation, guys.
Joy, are you saying in a dictionary that's the picture when they say the word
that's the picture. They got that picture
that's
from the dictionary. What are you talking about? That's where they got that picture from. They was like, desperation. How can we describe? Oh, let's pull our picture up and put this in here in Webster's dictionary. Okay.
Now, guys, I'm not sure if you watch the show or not, but this is the scenario of the story. Uzman is actually a pop star in I think Nigeria,
mm-hmm.
and Kim, she's a fan of his. And for somehow they were talking online for a while, and all of a sudden they came up with this great idea that she would go to Nigeria and go meet him. Now look at this. He still don't want to put no labels on it. He's not calling her he is not calling her his girlfriend.
And he makes that clear just about every episode. He says that. No, Kimberly, that's not my girlfriend. Kimberly is not my girlfriend. I'm like, bruh. But keep going. And what does desperation do when a man tell you, I don't want to be with you? A desperation, it provides a PlayStation 5, right?
Yep.
A PlayStation 5 and a MacBook. That's desperate. Just to get a guy to say, not that I want to be with you, not that I want to get married to you. This is, guys, I want him to be my boy. I want him to say I'm his girlfriend. I'm going to buy him a PlayStation 5. I don't know how much they go for, but I know in the Christmas time, they was running a good amount of money and they only had a limited supply. I don't know how much it costs though. I should have tried to figure out how much it costs. I know a few years ago, a MacBook was like, depending on which one, but they go to like 500 to 1,000, right? 1,000 or something.
Oh yeah, they're expensive. Yeah, that's why I don't have one yet.
Yeah, it's not like $100, $200 for a laptop. No, that's some money. I don't even know what he does that would provide him to have all that stuff. But that's desperation.
Look at this. The bad part about this whole thing, they're not in a relationship, they're not married, and she's gonna travel all the way around the world. Come on, we this is 2022. We got the internet.
I know 5 dudes right now that would date her for a MacBook and a PlayStation 5. That's all I'm saying. I could hook that up. I could hook that up right now.
She would not have to buy a PlayStation 5. She could buy the alcohol. That'd be good.
All she gotta do is buy a PlayStation and some games, and she could have had her boyfriend. And he would have been around that age. He could be around that age too. He could be young.
You can buy it, take it to our house, and you can come to my house and play.
I'm telling you, I could not believe it. I was like, desperation. Did this woman just come bearing gifts?
Yeah.
Could not believe
bought a PlayStation 5. She bought a MacBook. She brought the alcohol. And
alcohol. This dude ain't even sleeping in the bed with her, y'all. He be like, no, I don't want to sleep. And I get it. In different countries, they all have their own different beliefs and their virtues and, their moral system. He would not come and sleep in her room. She came and she was like, oh, she done set up some wine. She done made the room all nice and sexy. She had like little stuff together. She had his gifts over there covered in a towel. And she's like, come up to my room. Come up to my room. I got something to give you. He was like, oh my gosh. She opened it up. He was like, oh, PlayStation 5, this for me. And she's like, yeah, that's for you. That's for you. He like, oh, a MacBook, this for me? And she's like, yeah, that's for you. He was like, oh, thank you. She was like, where you going? He's like, I'm going back to my room. No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
Yo, if I spend about almost $3,000, you're not going back to your room.
No, you ain't. Go back to your room, bruh. He said, I'm going back to my room.
Matter of fact, that's marriage right there. That's marriage.
Spend all that money to get nothing. You get Nathan. But people, what does she win? She wins Nathan. She wins him going back to his room, sitting up here doing all of that.
That's called a bad investment.
Extremely bad investment.
I'm like, oh, you can have it, but you gotta come to my room and enjoy it. Like,
oh, we hook all that stuff works in my room.
It's already hooked up. Don't worry about it. It's already hooked up. I got your PS5. I got your MacBook. All right, got internet in the room. I got everything all hooked up. Don't worry about it. Come on.
I was like, yo, this chick she crazy. She crazy. But what people won't do for love, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you would do for love.
Right? You've tried.
Oh my God. All right, let's find this
person. You won't give up. But more of the story. Today, he still hasn't had sex with her. He finally decided to sleep in his room. I guess he felt bad playing that PlayStation and MacBook. And his boys were probably like, yo, you probably get more from her. So she was like, all right, let me go. So he went in the room with her. So she had on this cute little teddy or whatever. And the teddy was nice. I must admit, the teddy was cute. But ladies, let me tell y'all something. And this ain't no dig at nobody. Because trust me, my body has gone through a lot of changes when I got like 30 something, right? And the lingerie that you could probably wear when you nice, tight, and right is not the same lingerie you could wear when you got extra. You know what I'm saying? And I know they sell it in that size. That don't mean you should buy it. And she bought something that didn't flatter her body. And I get it, because trust me, if y'all need help, call me, look me up. I will hook you up with some lingerie that's good for your body type. Because he opened that roll. He had his little drink. She had her little drink. She's like, oh, okay. And she's like, oh, well, maybe,
you need a stronger drink.
Maybe I'm going to get him in the mood. He got the liquid courage. Maybe I'm gonna get him in the mood. He opened up that roll.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for the heart.
Yeah, no. He needed like 4 bottles of Hennessy, okay? Before he would have been like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He opened it up.
No.
And he was just like, yeah, no, we need to put pillows. And she was like, you're not going, she was crying, y'all. She's like, I can't believe you're not going to have sex with me. I want to have sex. And he was like, give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. I'm going back to my room. Give me my stuff. I said, oh, he really not having sex with her. I said, this man is serious, y'all. I said, and he was like, you don't want to cuddle? He's like, no, I'm not cuddling. We need to put pillows. We need to put pillows in the middle. We need a demarcation.
Okay. She said, my son will get you.
Yeah, she was like, my son. He was like, your son is my kid. I said, oh, you only 7 years older than him, sir.
I'm like, you should not even bring your son into this. I'm telling you.
I said, what is this man talking about? Talking about that's your son. Brother, you was only 7 years old when he was born. This woman can't be your mother, sir. That can't be your son. I was like, yo, these people are crazy.
I'm like, ma'am, you should not bring your son to this. Trust me, I don't think your son will appreciate the way you're acting. Matter of fact, I would not be on TV if I had a child like that.
Exactly. Exactly. But my thing is, that's the problem when women try to date so much younger. Like I'm only 16 years older. Y'all gonna scratch this though, because I'm still only 27. I'm 16 years older than my daughter, right? I could not see myself dating guys that are in their 20s because my daughter is literally in her 20s. So I'm like, you could date my daughter. I'm like, I don't understand these women who go and date men that could hang out with their sons. I'm like, that's kind of like you possibly dating your son's friend. Where they do that at?
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't. There's a lot I can do, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Like again, that's like you said earlier. That's called desperate. Go around the world.
Desperation.
Only get rejected on TV. Come on.
I just need one time to get rejected. I get the answer. Okay, I got it. You ain't got to come back 2-3 times to tell me, Joy, I don't want you. Joy, I really don't want you.
Yo,
Joy, I don't need you.
You can stay in the States.
You know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have came across, I wouldn't have went to no Africa, and we ain't. You talking about? I'm not your girlfriend. Boy, I'll see you if you ever get the tour in America. That's when I see you. Until then, I'll see you in America. I'm not going away over there.
All right, let's look at the next couple. Now, one of the funniest things that happened with this couple.
Josh ain't no good. I ain't going to hell with Josh. This is what I'm gonna do.
After they spent the night together in the bed, the guy woke up and says, "Oh, let's go hiking."
Oh my gosh!
And then he said, "Okay, I carry you." Talking to the woman, "I'll carry you." And he broke out one of those things you carry a child in. He said,
a baby. Y'all know when do men be carrying those babies in those straps, those French straps. I don't even know what it's called. I had one for my daughter. I think I put her in that once. And like, if they just hang on you on your chest. He pulled out one of those, talking about he gonna go hiking with. This is a grown woman. He said he gonna go hiking with her like she a baby. I was like, bruh, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't know what type of relationship that is, but I couldn't do that. If I gotta put you in my purse to travel, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need a Polly Pocket. No, ma'am. I'm done.
Yo. Come on. There are limits. Yo.
There are limits to my love. Okay.
Yo, man, you start doing that when you get older. You spend some years together, and then
exactly.
Not on the first day you meet.
And I get it. Like, some people have disabilities. I get it. If you really, really good and you're really nice, you could push somebody around in the wheelchair. You could help people up the stairs. But then, see, y'all don't understand. This guy is like 6'2", 6'3". They got a picture. See, they got them separate. On the show, they pull up a picture, and when I tell y'all, it's like, a 2-year-old standing next to this man. And I get it. She might be a nice girl, but she can't be that nice because she said something racist. I gotta look into that because she ain't gonna be on this show long. Because when I'm like, not you sitting up here talking about somebody and saying something racist, and you walking around here, I ain't even gonna say what I want to say because I don't want to go to hell. But all I'm gonna say is, y'all ever seen the movie The Leprechaun? And y'all see when the leprechaun walk? That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't saying nothing else. Matter of fact, I'm done. I'm done. I get scared. I don't know if I'm watching a scary movie or what. When I watch the show when they come on, I'm like, I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
And then like look at this, right. I think up to now, because the show is still on, she told him a secret. Matter of fact, she had a secret. And she really didn't want to tell him. But the guy that she came to this country with to help her around, her friend Elijah, this guy gonna be at the dinner table and say, "Oh, don't you got a secret? Tell him." I'm like,
exactly.
Like, don't somebody get smacked?
But this is after, like the night before, like this dude's having sex with this woman. Now every time I hear about it, I get confused because I'm like, why is he having sex with that little girl? And my daughter constantly tell me like, "Mom, she a grown woman." I'm like, yeah, but in my mind, I just can't compute. And he was sitting there watching. And the friend Elijah, he's a gay man.
Yeah.
So at first I was like, maybe he's looking because, you know, some people are into that type of stuff. Because I'm like, she didn't seem to have a problem with it. But the dude like, yo, you sat there and you was watching me have sex with her. But then I started thinking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I started thinking. If I seen somebody having sex with someone that is different, I might have that look of, how is that working? What? Like a lot of thoughts might be going through my head and it might catch me off guard. So I might sit there and look just like, how does that work? I wonder if that hurts. That don't look right. You know, I might have that look. So I was like, I can't fault him because maybe he was trying to, you know, he's trying to figure things out. Because when you see people, sometimes you wonder, like, I wonder how that works out. I wonder. And when you see it, you're like, oh, is that what they do? Okay. So maybe it was like that. But go ahead.
Yeah, so she shared a secret, and now he's like, "Oh, I can't get over that secret." I'm like, "Man, you've been talking to her for like how many years?"
Like 13, 14, 15 years they've been talking online and on the phone and stuff.
This called a way out. he got himself a way out.
I know he was happy for Elijah.
That's what I would do. That's what I would say. I'm like, I can't go over this.
Spending money, like, bro, thank you. I was wondering because she keep asking him, like, well, where do you see us? Like after you go home back to the United States, where do you see us? Like, you need to give me like information on like what our relationship's gonna be. And he keeps saying, like, let's just go spend our time and we'll get there. Whenever a man tell you, I don't want to answer a question, you know, let's just spend our time right now. I don't want to look so far in the future. I just want us to enjoy each other. Girl, let me tell you what that means. That means I just want to hit it. There ain't no future. Don't look over there because if you look over there, you're gonna stop what I want to do right now.
Don't look into the future.
Don't look into the future, okay? Don't call me. Right, don't do none of that. Just stay right here. Let me hit you off a few more times, and then I go about my business. So women, if you ever talk to a man and y'all are either getting ready to have sex or y'all having sex, and you like, well, I want to know, like, what do you consider us? And he can't put no label on it. He's like, I don't want to put labels because I feel like what we got right now is good. Okay, he about to Caleb you. Okay, he about to hit you off and go back to America and call it a day.
What you say?
That's what he about to do. He about to pull a Caleb. Girl, looking for a way out, just waiting for a way out. He was praying, boy. He's like, I can't do this forever. He's like, they got to take time. They got to take turns, like picking her up, carrying her up the stairs, pushing the wheelchair. Like it's a lot. It's like having a baby. I didn't want to take my daughter out when she was little because I'm like, this is a lot. To pack a baby bag, to carry them in a stroller. Like, so I'm like, I know old bro. He's like, nah, shorty. When I want to get up and go, I want to get up and go. I ain't got to worry about that. I got to bring her wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? I got to pick her up. I can't only go here. I can't go there. I got to strap it in this little strappy thing. Like, that's a lot. That's commitment. That's a parent right there.
That's love.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's love.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I mean, nobody can put you in their back. That's love.
You know what I'm saying?
That's marriage right there. You can't get no deeper than that. That's the depth to his part.
You know what I'm saying? That's mad time and commitment.
On the first date, like the second, third date, that's love.
That is commitment, yo.
Right, let's move on.
That's commitment.
Oh my gosh. This dude, yo, if I was this dude, when I seen this woman, I'd be like, you know what? I'm out of my league. There's no way I can back like this.
But you know what? I can't even say that. Like, I'm glad old boy shot his shot. Because even some of the most beautiful women, and I've seen some beautiful women, and a lot of them who are single. If you sit down and talk to them, you realize that, oh, that's why you single. I know why you single. Okay, it makes sense now. And that's the situation with him. Like, he's weird. Trust me, he's weird. And she is kind of crazy because she said without his hat on, he looked like Bruce Willis.
Bruce. You might be blind.
I'm like, do they got a different Bruce Willis over there?
He's single and blind.
He got him a blonde baddie. That's your blonde baddie. That's what you need. If you don't get you a baddie, make sure she blonde so she don't know what you look like.
Yo, Bruce Willis and him tonight can be mentioned in the same sentence.
Exactly. She was like, oh, when he take his hat off, I don't know why because he don't take his hat off for nothing. People like, I leave my hat on. Even if we having sex, I want to leave my hat on. I'm like, okay, that's super weird. And so then she was like, she forced him to pay her $2,500 for them to go on a trip.
No. First, before that happened. Look at this. First, before that happened.
Okay. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone adjusted.
First, before that happened, she want to go dress him up. Like, yo, if you meet somebody for the first time and they want to dress you up, they're telling you
this ain't it. This ain't it.
This ain't it. They're telling you you are not working for them.
And not at all.
So look at this. They went shopping, right? Now, she started picking out clothes left and right.
A bunch of them. Not like an outfit or two. She acting like he gonna be living there. She picked him out a wardrobe, y'all. A whole wardrobe. Where they do that at?
Yeah. They got to the register. It's about like $500. He's like, we'll be back.
Exactly.
And people, when you get to the register and you gotta say, I'll be back and pick that up.
Exactly. And the thing about it, he tried to make it seem like as if his he left his wallet. But this is the kaboom.
Yo, he left his wallet.
Right,
he left his money. He left the money.
But he ain't got none because he ain't got no job, y'all. He is unemployed. He has not told this woman, because guaranteed, if you'd have told her, like, baby, I ain't got no money, I don't have a job right now, you think he'd be over there? He wouldn't be in Panama. Not at all.
But no, see, this is what I don't get. This is what I don't get. How do people go on dates out of the country with
and you ain't got no money, with no job?
You should be going out the house to a place of a
job interview. And you ain't got to do that. You ain't even got to get the job out your house to do that. You get right here on Zoom and do a job interview. I'm like, what are y'all doing? How y'all making these moves?
Yeah, these days, before you even go to a job facility, they'll do an interview for you right over the phone or video.
Yeah.
So he going to a whole other country with no job. I'm like,
no job.
like it's gonna be cheap.
Exactly.
like she is gonna be cheap.
Exactly.
Come on.
You can look at her and tell, like, oh, I'm had to spend money. Because remind you, he been sending her money to get her like her lips injections, her facials, get her hair done. Like, so he been sending her money, but he just ain't telling her, like, look, I don't have a job.
What? Don't tell me he's spending his unemployment check on her.
That's probably exactly what he's spending. Which is like, I'm like, bruh, how you think you gonna get her over here? Okay, with the K-1 visa, you gotta prove that you can afford to take care of this person once they get over here. They can't apply for no government assistance now.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
she look like she spent some money.
To look like that, you spend money.
Yep. So when Joy about to tell story, Joy about to tell, after that happened, she up there working out. Then she said, I guess she apologizing, and then she said, "Oh, I booked us a trip."
No. Before that, now they have a thing over there. What is that? It's another holiday, but it's almost like Christmas, I guess. I don't know if it's the Three Kings Day or something. It's some other type of holiday, almost like Christmas. You exchange gifts, right?
Oh yeah.
Josh, tell him what this fool bought her for a Christmas gift.
Yo, he got her a toothbrush. I'm like, an electric toothbrush.
Well,
yeah. Literally. And that's why he had to go to another country to find somebody, because he know there's no woman in America.
Not even a homeless woman would accept that as a Christmas gift. Okay.
Yo, if he didn't got a woman in America an electric toothbrush for Christmas, he'd have got stabbed.
Exactly. She'd have been all types of like, what? We ain't doing that. That's not what we do.
Yeah,
that is not what we do.
I'm like, come on, bro. Tell me you want to marry her? Please get some roses, not a toothbrush. Like,
you know what I'm saying? A teddy bear, a pair of shoes. You could buy a pair of shoes over here. You can find something.
Yeah.
You don't bring this chick a electric toothbrush. So she was mad. She was heated. So you know a lot of those Latino women, they got that sauce, they got that spice to them. So she was like, you know what? Because he's been married before. She was like, you know what? You've given a lot to your ex-wife. I guarantee your ex-wife has been on trips and everything else. But you said that I gave you more blowjobs than she gave you in your whole marriage. You gotta do something better. You gotta do better than that. So I booked a trip, a nice romantic getaway. And he's like, okay. And she's like, and it's really nice. And that's the only thing that I want for my for my gift. And he's like, all right. And she was like, and it's $2,500. He looked like,
yo,
he was shocked.
Joy,
it was like a shock to his system. Like,
Joy, he had his glasses on.
He said,
when
what?
he said $2,500, he took his glasses off. I would have too. I'd be like, $2,500 with no job. I'm like, where
exactly.
in the world you think?
I'm like, his credit must be amazing. He must be applying for credit cards like crazy at this point, because I don't know how he's affording this.
Yo, you should have seen his face, yo. She said, it's gonna be $2,500. Obviously, he took his glasses off. I'm like,
exactly. And she's like, what? You gave other women that? Am I not worth that? You came over here for me. Am I not worth that? And he's just like, yeah, you worth it. And I'm looking like, bro, I'd have been like, I ain't know that all this came with $2,500. Like, I already flew over here. Let's add that up and subtract it by what the cost of my
She must give a good head.
Yo, super.
$2,500 worth. Like,
you super duper. Okay. I'm like, bro.
Yo, he must be experiencing after during the sex, and after it's 5 hours later, he's still experiencing. But
$2,500 worth, yo.
Yeah.
Do you realize how much?
It's $2,500.
I'm like, yo, this gotta be happening like all day, every day. Like, that's all she gotta be doing for $2,500, yo. He should have stayed in America. Cause for $2,500, like, you in Panama already. Now you gotta fly somewhere else for another resort. Like, bruh.
That's crazy, yo. Look at this. Look at this. So okay, let's get just funny.
So, long story short, I think once she find out he ain't got no job, I don't think they're gonna last, y'all. I definitely don't think they're gonna last.
I don't think he can hold her without no job.
No, I don't think he can hold her with a job, but without a job, for sure not.
Let's move on. Oh boy. Oh man.
It's Black History Month, so I'll be nice. I'm gonna be so nice.
Yo.
It's Black History Month.
Yo. Now, this couple here, Memphis is 34. Now she's been married before.
Mm-hmm.
I think she had an issue with being intimate with the husband when she was with him, I believe.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think she had a problem being intimate with him. And then Hazma is only, then she got like 2 kids, I believe.
Yeah, she got 2 kids.
2 kids, and Hazma is 28 years old, and he's from Tunisia. So Memphis went to Tunisia to meet. Matter of fact, they supposed to be engaged already. Engaged, and again, and there's some things like again, when people say certain things, in my head, red flags go up quickly. Like I think on the first or second time they were date or meeting each other, and she said, "Hold on a second, I got something to tell you. I've been abandoned, and so I have a lot of rejection issue, abandonment issues." I'm like, oh, red flag. And somebody if somebody tell you that like the first or second date, it's time to like start making your way back out the scene, because that
who you telling? You talking about a tag along, okay? They gonna be on you like this. You ain't gonna be able to move. You gonna be sleeping. You gonna want to move over. They gonna be like, where you going? Where I'm going? Yep. Daddy, can I move? Can I turn around? It's hot.
Yep. Yep. So I heard that. I like, wow, she has, and that's because I've learned that when people say stuff like that, oh, watch out.
Yeah.
She gonna be jealous. And they
controlling.
Look like not following a certain pattern. She's like, where you been?
Yeah.
So, but then also, come on, women, you got to agree with me. On like the second day of them meeting each other. Now, granted, this is the first time they ever seen each other in person. And they out, and she said, "Oh yeah," she holding her stomach, and instead of her saying, "What? I just got to use the bathroom," she's saying, "I got to go poop." Women, that's TGIF. Too much information.
TGIF.
TMI. Too much information. We don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm a watcher and a viewer. I don't want to hear that. Just go use the bathroom. And women, this is what you don't do. You don't tell a person that. Nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah. Not if you just meeting somebody, like some stuff is just like, yeah, no, you need to wait until I get to know, really like you.
Lock it down.
Start telling me about your
until you spend some time, you locked it down. You stayed with each other for a couple months or years.
Yeah.
But even then, you want to try. You don't need, I don't need you to tell me your what's going on in the bathroom. Go do what you gonna do. But then of course this guy here, going to find out, he's lying. he's really only, I think, 26, not 28. And oh 26. My gosh, and she had a fit. Once he find out that he lied.
You thought he would have told her that I got 2 kids and 3 wives in the next city over. That's the way she reacted. And I get it. Like, how you gonna be engaged to somebody you don't know them really, but that's what you want to do. You want to get engaged to this man.
This is what happens when you get engaged online. never met somebody.
I don't even know how that works. Do you mail somebody a ring? Do you like I don't know how that works. I don't.
It's harder to get engagement when you're with somebody in person, and now you're gonna get
Facts.
engaged online, and then you meet them. Come on.
But the only thing he seemed to be happy with is sexy time and her big old boobies. That's all he talk about.
Of course.
And he's
he's 26. That's what he's
right.
26.
I guess that's what 26-year-olds look at. 26-year-olds, they're like, look, I just want some big boobies. I want boobies to play with. They 2 days are off of nursing, so they used to breastfeeding anyway. So they're like, I want boobies. More boobies? Yeah, I can't play my mommy boobies no more. I need some more boobies.
And she's surprised why he lied about his age. Of course he lied. He want to bag it. He's 26 years old.
Yeah, and he's a good-looking guy. He could get anybody, really. Well, a lot of girls he probably could pull. He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah,
and she's not bad. She's all right.
She's not bad. Still living at home with his mother and sister, but
I told you he 2 days off of breastfeeding. He gotta his bottles are still in the fridge. He can't leave home yet.
All right, let's go to the next one here.
Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. Okay. Now, remember in the beginning, guys, when I was telling y'all that there's some people in America, when I understand why they would have to go to another country to get somebody.
That's real bad.
This might be the reference point.
When you live in the land of the free, the home of
the brave. Sometimes you got to go outside.
All types of religions, backgrounds, ages, and stages, ethnic economies, all that stuff. You got to go all the way around the world to find somebody. You're doing bad.
This might be a time when I'm just like, I get it. But the thing about it is, you must understand that women are universal. So no matter where you go find your woman, there's certain things that all women expect of men. And one of them is, we expect you not to be completely disgusting. What do you mean, Joy? I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you. But this dude here, one, he just, obviously he takes off his clothes and just drop them on the floor. And I get it. A lot of men do that. Like, all right, Joy, I do that too. That ain't nothing. My girl pick it up. My wife pick it up. I got you. One day.
Keyword, wife.
You know what I'm saying? Wife does it, right? One day, this guy laying on top of her, kissing her, he just passed his gas. And I mean, not like the little, it was. And he didn't even say, excuse me. Where they do that at? Where do they do that at, guys? Like, what woman do you think is going to be down for this? Is all I'm trying to figure out. Because I know of none.
No woman in the USA.
And obviously, no woman in any other country either. Because she ain't having it either. She like, that's disgusting. He is gross. He's like another son. Okay. Josh, give him the backstory about old girl.
So, our girl, she has about 2 kids. She lives in Colombia. And I'm sure, countries like that are very impoverished. So they look men, especially from America, because they assume that they have money,
Wrong assumption.
Assumption. So of course, she's 24. I say she's hot. So there's some things she get a pass on, she got 2 kids. She get a pass for that.
But she got pregnant by a dude that she knew was in jail. Like, he was in jail. I don't know what type of like system, like lockup system they have. But obviously the dude was in jail. And she's I just wanted another baby. So I went and told him I wanted another baby, and he gave me a baby. Now, I don't know how jail works over here. I know over here you got to be married, and depending on the charges, you might can get, a visit with your wife. But I don't think she was married to the dude. So I'm like, is they jail? Do they just line chicks up and just like, is it a glory hole type situation? Like, is it just like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, how do you just get knocked up by somebody locked up already? Not somebody that out in the streets and then get locked up. No, he was locked up when she got pregnant. So I don't know how that works. But is that really locked up?
That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
and look at this.
That's crazy.
Now look at this. This guy speaks English. This woman don't speak no English.
And she only speaks Spanish.
And look at this, right? Look at this, right? They had sex one night, right?
Oh my god.
And the producers had them side by side.
Because y'all know they go out and they do these confessionals and stuff, right?
They asked him, so how was it? He said, oh, it was great.
Oh, it was amazing. It was the best. It was the best night, the best thing I ever had.
Out of the world.
Out of this world. And he like laughing and stuff. And she looking at him like, yeah, thanks. And they asked her, they was like, come in, like, how was it? And you know, she's speaking in Spanish. But the translation was, what did she say? Was it just like, it was okay.
Okay.
It was nothing special. I was like,
he's a cheesing. He's a bit.
And he didn't know. So he's just like, he thinking she talking like that good. So he just happy, like, yeah, I'll put it on you. And she just like, bruh, no. I was just like, but she's smiling all the time while she's saying like, you know, it was horrible. I didn't really like it. It was nothing special. But she's smiling while saying like, yeah, it was nothing special. It was, so he thinking she's saying like all good stuff. And she just, everything is just like, no. So I'm just like, he just so lost, little tink.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. So I mean, then like they was in a hot pool talking, and she said, yeah, the first thing she said was that the first thing she said that she lied to him and said he wanted to have kids of his own
because he don't have no kids. That's surprising.
You know, so he went to her, and all the time they were talking, she never told him that she can't have no more kids. And like he's messed up. But again, she's 24. She's hot. She get a pass for that.
Josh, you give a pass for everything.
Yo,
Josh is like,
if you're 24 and you're hot, you get a pass. If you're 40, I'm going back to the States.
Take your passport. You ain't getting no pass around here. What you mean?
You don't get a pass. Go. You don't collect $200. I'm out. So this crazy, yo. I'm like, but like Joy said, I'm like this. I see why now he have to go to another country to find somebody, because there's no woman in the United States that will put up with them being nasty, passing gas. Come on. You do all that. You do all that once you've been married for about 25 years.
And even then, depending on how much she like you, she might be like, that's disgusting. Keep that to yourself. Okay.
You know us in America, we get divorced in a heartbeat. You can be married for 50 years and they say, oh, I'm done.
You could mess around, stump your toe swell up too much. They're like, yeah, I think we need to get this divorce. You like, because I stumped my toe, like, yeah, that I ain't signed up for that. That big toe that got a little bit bigger, yeah, that ain't what I'm not with that. I need a divorce now. Oh my God.
All right. This is funny because I don't think she knows what he's thinking, but we do because we're watching the TV show. I don't think she's seen it yet. So this guy is from China. She's from Idaho. And again, you know, I guess they mix online. But one episode, this guy was at like a doctor or something like that, and saying, I need some medication for my girlfriend because she's too fat. I want to help her lose weight. I'm like, yo, come on, yo. I'm like, yo. I'm like, why are you even talking to the woman if you that big?
I don't have nothing to say because I'm like, Yo. Yeah. Because I realized that there are some men who like big women. Like,
he's not one of them.
he may not, maybe not that big. Like, he might like them chunky. Like, because every dude, because the thing about it is when people hear like, oh yeah, I like big women, like all of the big women think, oh, they like all of us. And what I've learned from men, like, no, I like a certain size of big women. Like,
Yeah.
I might not like big, but I might like big. You know what I'm saying?
There's a difference.
There's a difference. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Big just might not be his thing. And I don't think he want to tell her, like, and she don't even have the money, which I don't understand. Because the last episode I seen, she was asking her mother and I think her grandfather or something like that. Like, yeah, I want to go to because I don't think he got approved. Did he get approved to come over here?
No. He can come, but he don't want to risk it because of the coronavirus.
Because
and I'm like, yo, I'm like, this guy's smart. I'm like, I wouldn't come over either because the rules is that if you come over to go to another country and you get COVID, guess what? You're stuck for a good 2 weeks. So of course, this guy has a child. This guy's a child. And last time I heard, he just resigned from his job. I'm like, what are these people doing?
He resigned from his job too?
Yeah. I'm like, what are these people? I'm like, yo.
Other people's bills may not be coming like our bills. I gotta check because if everybody's bills coming like our bills come.
Yo, I know I have a business, right? And when the coronavirus hit hard in the beginning, and my business shut was pretty much slow, I got a job at Amazon. As much as I hated to do so, I sucked my pride, and I went to work for 10 hours a day at night. And you know I'm not a night person. So I don't know how these people are just resigning from the job over love. I wouldn't do it.
That's crazy. I didn't know he resigned. I missed that part.
If somebody would told me to choose me your job over love, I said no. Sorry, I got to go. But Sprint calls every month. They want their money.
You gotta keep a roof over your head. You gotta get clothes in your back, like.
And then if I have a child, I'm like, well, I'm sorry, my child needs some food. So
you know what I'm saying? I can't starve the child.
Yeah, no. So this
so I don't know, but she was going to her mother and her grandfather, I believe, talking about she want to go to Dubai because I think he can get a pass to go to Dubai.
Yeah, they want to meet in Dubai, and
no, she want to meet him because he like I'll go to Dubai and stay there for a little bit.
What happened?
And so she's like, well, I'm not sure he's gonna come over here.
Go to Dubai to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So instead of, and then after quarantine for 2 weeks, he'll come to the United States. But he's saying she said, okay, he won't come over. So she's saying, oh, I'll go over to Dubai. I'm like, man. And of course, if she goes to Dubai, she may that's money that she may not have. I'm like,
to pay her rent, to pay her mortgage, and to pay her car note. And so she's crying like, well, if I don't have money, will you guys be able to help me? I'm like, what? Why can't the man that you going over there to visit help you with your bills? And you taking on your bill money to go over there to play with him for a little bit. I said, people got this messed up. I'm like, my question is, why? Why? And I can kind of understand men because men, you know, sometimes they put in a position where you're supposed to take care of the woman, this and that. But as a woman, as a young woman, I was told, Joy, don't you ever go chasing after no boy. Don't chase after no man. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you do. The men, they supposed to be the ones seeking after you. If you got to seek after the man, that means he's not that interested in you. If he was that interested, he would go above and beyond. And trust me, to date, any man that has been interested in me has gone above and beyond. And there is no man out here in any type of land that could be like, oh, you're not chasing me down, hunting me and trying to get me. That don't happen. When does that happen? Not never. So women, understand, if that man could go to Dubai, now Dubai is expensive. Dubai isn't, I would take America over Dubai because Dubai, it costs money. Do y'all see the buildings and the cars that everybody ride? You got Maseratis and Lamborghinis being driven over there like they're Hondas and Toyotas. He want to go over there and don't want to come over here to see you. He can stay up in your house. Y'all can quarantine together. But he wants you to take your little bit of money to go over there and you crying to your mother and your grandfather talking about, can they help you pay your bills? Yeah. While you go over there to see him.
It's not a good move. It's not a good move
at all. And the thing about it, girl, he think you fat. Too fat. And he like, I ain't really with it. I don't want to go see her because I know she gonna want me to do something and then he gonna end up like Usman telling her like, nah, I don't want to have sex with you. But I'll take the PlayStation 5 and the MacBook.
It's against my religion. Yeah, right.
It's against my religion.
If a man is saying it's against the religion to have sex with, if a man is saying it's against his religion to have sex with you, either gay, very religious, or he just don't want to be with you.
And we know he ain't very religious because he done did it before.
So most men, whether you very religious or not, you still smash it just for the sake of it.
No.
There's a let me take a drink real quick. Wake up the next morning and say, oh, I was drunk. I know.
Yeah, I ain't know what happened. What you mean? Play stupid. What you mean? We had sex.
Oh my god. Not crazy. Me. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this up in the guy now. Now look at this, y'all.
Oh
they
my
say
gosh.
there's no
so
fool.
Sorry for him.
Hey, look at this. It's one thing to be a fool. It's a whole other thing to be an old fool.
It's so sad. I feel so bad for him because he's a nice looking dude. He can find somebody in America.
You need to go back to your wife, ask her for your forgiveness. Then when you divorce,
but he a cheater. He gonna cheat on her. So they may not have been compatible. But he's a nice looking guy, and he used to be a pastor. And I'm just like, see, this is the thing about it, because I'm like, I don't know if you ain't talked to Jesus before you got on that plane. Because your discernment was way off, bro. Your discernment is out here somewhere, okay? You should have been praying and fasting.
He needs a 2022 discernment.
You need the discernment 2.0.
You need a revival. He
was working off the 1998 edition discernment. Josh, I'm not gonna help with you, y'all.
To my Jesus, put them together.
Exactly. Like, boy, Jesus can't even get her to come pick you up at the airport.
Look at this. Jesus can't even get her on video chat.
Exactly. You mean tell me the same guy that moved mountains can't get this woman on video chat? The devil is alive. You better get your life together. Oh my gosh, yo, y'all are crazy. I can't with y'all. I cannot, yo. I'm not gonna do that man like that.
But she would never go on video chat. I'm like, because
exactly. Sending all these filter pictures. I'm like, bro.
I'm like,
you on the wrong show. You should have been on.
Your discernment is way off.
Way off. You used to be a whole pastor.
I don't know who you're talking to. You're not talking to Jesus.
Like, exactly. I'm telling you. Like, I don't know who answering your prayers.
Even Jesus knows she's not real.
It's like Jesus, like, I didn't create that. What he talking about?
Yeah, and then once again, this guy is 52, she's 24. He got kids almost her age. Come on, dude. Come on.
And he showed his kids. Remind you, he had a whole dinner with his kids and his ex-wife.
He got sons and daughters. Come on, he got daughters at the age. Come on.
But the thing about
what y'all talk about? I'm like, in reality, when it comes to age, numbers do matter because
if you got kids around that age, it definitely matters because you like, dang, I mean, my daughter was like that. I remember when she went to preschool.
If you're a 24-year-old thinks like a 24-year-old, no matter how old, not how where they come from, male, female, they still think like a 24-year-old. What makes difference between people are experiences, not ages. But again, most time when you're 24, you still think like 24, and you want to do like 24-year-old things. And guess what? you go to you'll meet somebody that's 24 and you're 52. By the time that she turned 30, you're gonna be like talking about senior citizen.
Yep.
At 10 o'clock, you're gonna want to sleep. She gonna want to go out. So I'm like, it's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's talking about Jesus put us together. I'm like, yeah, right. Like, the devil is a liar. Like,
the devil is a liar. Like Jesus ain't put that together. Jesus don't work in chaos and confusion. Okay. She texting you while you at the airport talking about, yeah, my dad don't think I should come because he not sure of your intentions with me.
When a woman starts talking about my dad, she's too young. Or my mother, she's too young.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even get her permission slip signed. You gotta have a permission slip signed for her to go on a date. She too young for you, bro. Like that's when it's like a no-go. Yeah. Like, no.
But
now you at the airport, he like, no, I'm gonna just go
by himself.
Because I believe
like,
God.
I'm like, bro, you should have called me. I could have told you exactly what was going to happen.
I'd have been like, you better turn around now. Don't get stuck out there.
You could have paid me the money that you spent on your airline ticket and hotel stay, and I could have told you that don't go. She's not gonna show up.
She did you a courtesy of texting you when you was at the airport. Why you ain't listen to that? You gonna get yourself on there like I'm gonna go anyway, and I'm gonna just trust that her heart, she's gonna be there. She's gonna be there. Now you on TV crying and he had on a whole nice suit, a whole black suit, out there in the parking lot just crying, looking stupid, y'all. This woman did.
Hope her father don't catch up.
He ain't got to worry about her father because that woman ain't real. That woman is somebody else that he's sending money to and helping out. He ain't got to worry about that girl father. That girl probably don't even know he exists until she probably sees something like this on the internet and be like, wait a minute, I wasn't talking to him. Somebody take my pictures.
Yeah, like he need a update on his discernment 2022.
But let me tell y'all something. This woman name is Mahogany. You tell me. I thought she was a black sister when they said Mahogany. I said, oh, he into the swerve? And they pulled her picture up. I said, oh, this is a catfish. Ain't no way. Her name Mahogany. Okay. You ain't come up with no name. Mahogany? No, that ain't happening.
All right. It's crazy. Let's move on to the next one. Hey, now we're gonna talk about Married at First Sight, season 14. Oh my gosh,
y'all. And then these are a bunch of people who can't get married, can't seem to find nobody in real life.
I'm still trying to figure out I mean, I don't know, Joy. I'm like, we have the internet. we have divorces are up like no tomorrow. I'm like, there's somebody that wants to be loved.
But you gotta realize I think a lot of people don't trust their own intuition. So they're like, I think they feel better if somebody else do it because it's like,
you're crazy.
If it fails.
You're crazy. Yo, I trust no one but me.
Josh, like, I ain't trusting y'all to leave my life up to.
I don't trust nobody. I'm not gonna trust nobody to match me with somebody that I had to spend the rest of my life with. Are you crazy? No, I'm sorry.
I get that, but they've been told they were experts. I don't know.
Look at this. Bernie Madoff was an expert too. Guess what?
He's stupid.
And he's in jail now.
Very true.
Yo, let me stop.
Very true. Very, very true.
Okay, let's move to the first couple.
Oh my gosh.
My gosh, yeah.
I feel so sorry for this man.
Me too. I'm like, and the experts.
And this is what I was telling Josh. These people supposed to know. These people are 14 seasons in. This is only like the third or fourth, not even. Maybe the third. But in the second The second episode, we seen her crazy. I'm like, y'all ain't see this? Y'all supposed to interview with these people. You ain't see the crazy? This woman went and had a full, they go ahead, if y'all don't know this thing, they're complete strangers. So say like Josh and I would be experts. We go out and meet a bunch of singles and we pair, depending on like paper, like what they are on paper. We go to your house, we look at what you do. You know what I'm saying? We try to talk to you and do different interviews. So you're supposed to be like really, really compatible on all different levels. Like I think it's a spiritual level. Because I think one is like a pastor.
She must got a 0 on that one.
I don't know who these experts. They all must have missed this one. I don't know. She paid them under the table. I have no idea. But the girl, go ahead. She meets him at the altar. Now she has said like I want him to have like amazing teeth. And he ain't got amazing teeth, y'all. He got regular teeth. Star.
Like
yeah, because you know, most women when they think of their man, they think of like, somebody just like amazingly gorgeous and fine. But she goes through the whole wedding, and the night of the wedding, they getting ready to walk up to go to the elevator, so they go to the honeymoon suite. This chick out here crying, like I don't want to. Whatever he said to me, it just bothered me. I don't feel comfortable with sleeping with him. I need my own space. And the dude sitting there just like confused, like, what? And some men are just goofy. Like, did I say something? Did my family say something? Did my friend say something? No, she just crazy. This is the time when you're supposed to be like, oh no.
I'm done. I'll quit. I'm not going. I'll quit. Cut.
Wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. Give me my check. I'll take my check now, please. I don't want you to mail it.
I'll take
Get me off this crazy train. You men gotta know when you see crazy, jump off that crazy train right then and there. Don't let it keep going. Because crazy will continue to ride you out there.
Yo, this is the chick you don't even want to sleep with in the room.
No. You go to sleep and be all nice and sleep. You wake up in the morning, she like this, looking at you. You're just looking like, yo, what? What, yo? Did you go to sleep? She just like, no, I'm just looking at you. You like,
I couldn't sleep last night. I'm like,
exactly. You like, I know this woman wasn't sitting here looking at me all night. Y'all men, you need to know when to go up that crazy train.
And like this, like I say all the time, if you're gonna be on these shows, you cannot be apprehensive. You got to be willing to just try it out and just see where it lands. Because that we see. This is why I wouldn't do this, because I want to know. You can be with somebody for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, dating them, and you still don't know everything about the person and how they are. So
yeah,
I would never ever just go say, let's get married to a perfect stranger, and I don't have a slight idea of how they really are, because people are crazy these days, man. She's
they
crazy,
are.
Man. The last episode I seen was he wanted to go snorkeling. She said, I don't want to go. He's trying to be nice. I'm like, I'd have just quit. I'm like, I'd start talking to somebody else.
I'd have been like, give me my check. I am off.
I'd have been at the bar. I'd have been at the bar. I said, no, hey.
Josh like, he'll go on a whole date. He'll start dating somebody else.
She'll come out. So what you doing on that date? I said, hey, I'm done.
You ain't want to go snorkeling with me, right? You said you ain't want to do nothing I wanted to do, right? Okay. You want to do something on your own. Okay. Talking about, I just want to sit on the beach. That's all I want to do. He needs to get off that train.
But hey, this is what you get when you go on married first sight. When you feel this is why she's not married. This is why she's still single.
That's exactly why she ain't married.
Married first sight.
That's exactly why. And ain't no man in his right mind gonna sign up for that. So she had to get somebody else to sign somebody else up for a man up for that, so that they can get stuck with her.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Don't let the pictures fool. Don't let the pictures fool you.
Don't let the cute face.
This is probably her dating site profile picture.
Exactly. And I don't understand why this woman is so pretty to me, y'all.
I know. I
don't know why she's single.
I'm like Joy. I'm trying to. I see it baffles my mind. I mean, where are the men? Where are the men? I mean, men. These beautiful women. I mean, I think she got her own place. She got her own job. I'm like, men, where are you?
Pretty.
I need to do like a men's class and make some more men or something, because I'm like,
you need to.
I'm like, these single women should not be having to go into a TV show to embarrass themselves.
We need a Build-A-Bear workshop for men, so you can just create them and send them out to the world.
There's some women out there that are some good women out there that's
rocking it, like successful, single, beautiful.
Yeah,
but guys, let's understand that this also is the fourth episode. Now I don't know if he crazy or she crazy.
He's crazy.
Because he do got a bunch of sisters. I don't trust no man that got a lot of sisters. If you got too many sisters,
let me tell you a story. She went and met his family, his sisters, and his sisters told her, well, Michael has a problem with thinking too much. And the next episode, I believe, or we start to see that in play, because he wakes up talking about an issue. Like, come on, break. You're on a honeymoon. The only thing she be talking about is how good things are.
Yeah.
You can deal with all the reality later.
And she already look like she ain't gonna put up with it. You can tell by her face. Yeah. She don't put up with a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can tell by her face. She just like, don't try me. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
don't try me.
Now, so again, he started talking about the issue and talking about the problems they are talking about. I'm like, yo, man, you don't start a morning off like that. You start that like in the afternoon or like toward before bed. You don't.
No, you start that when you get back to the USA and you like, reality hits. You don't do that.
Remember when we was on the honeymoon and you said this? Yeah, this guy just. I mean, not know why you're single, bro.
Yep.
You think too much.
Yep. And he probably with a bunch of women. If he lived with a bunch of sisters, he probably talk a lot because they used to talk a lot. So he got used to talking. And it's like, just as much as some men, y'all like, you like a woman just be like, look, I don't want to talk to you right now. Women get to that point too, like, I don't feel like talking about that right now. Like, catch me when I feel like talking. Yeah. So I don't know if this is gonna last. I don't think this is gonna last.
He thinks too much. He's too much into the head, and like he started talking about all the people who lost in his family. I'm like, he said my mother passed away, my father passed away, my grandfather passed away. I'm like, yo, people die.
Josh so heartless. Josh is so heartless.
I'm like, you might be next. You get this woman.
Josh is so heartless, y'all.
I'm like, you embarrass woman on national television. You might be.
You know what I'm saying? You just might, because she don't look like she play. And I think she's Jamaican or something. No. She starts talking that patois.
His head about his life and about people passed away. I don't want to open up. I'm like, man. And they say then the key thing is they say, yeah, I've been single for a while. I'm like, oh, red sign. If nobody wanted, I'm not gay, but this guy is a nice looking guy. He's a looking guy, And I'm like,
he don't do it for me.
Well, I'm like, he's nice. He got a body. He's in the gym. But I'm like, if he's single,
category. But
I'm like, if he's single, there's a problem.
But he crazy.
That's a problem. That's why
he crazy.
That's why he's single. I'm gonna do a book. That's why he's single.
The only women that's gonna love him are the women that's in his family, his sisters. That's why. And
again, the next episode he really start getting in. On her about some stuff, and like she's like, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to be in the same room with him. I'm like, wow.
I gotta look at that.
This guy's crazy, man.
He gonna mess around and lose her. He gonna mess around and lose her quick. Oh,
just
This brother is Black History Month.
This guy is a trip. He's like a trip, man. This is like a whole vacation here.
Yo,
this guy like a Carnival cruise.
So I've only watched him, and I'm like, yo, he takes up. He needs so much energy. He's absorbed so much of my energy. I ain't got time. I be wanting to put him on timeout. I want to be like, sit down, sit your behind down, and shut up somewhere. But and he's only on TV, so I can only imagine. But he said he got what, ADHD, or he got something. He got some type of.
He got something.
He got something. He ain't normal. Like he needs something that needs some type of medication. Like he needs medication.
He needs some good counsel. he needs
counsel. He needs good counsel. He needs Jesus. He needs a therapist.
No,
he needs the Jesus, medication God, regulated.
And the Holy Ghost.
John's like, he needs the Trinity. He needs the Holy Trinity. What it is.
He need the Muslim religion. He needs the Christian religion.
John's like, he just need a whole cocktail of holiness.
Yo, look at this, right? So the episode, they were on a party boat, right? And they was playing this game. Would I ever?
Have I ever?
You ever?
Yeah, have you ever?
And it was his turn. He's like, have you ever slept with a woman and one of her family members? Oh my God. I'm like, this guy trying to get everybody in trouble. I'm like,
now did he ask that? He asked that question?
He asked that question, yeah. And everybody stopped. Everybody pause. And everybody like, what? He said, look at it. He asked the question. Nobody raised their hand. And he said, oh, I did.
Not when he just volunteered. Bro, read the room. Read the room. Think. Read the room. If everybody if it's like, oh, no, have you ever killed somebody? Nobody raised their hand or drink. You don't just go volunteer that information. You be like, oh no, I never killed nobody either.
Even though you got 3 bodies.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you got a body at home, you're trying to figure out how you gonna get rid of it and how you gonna try to get away with it. You still don't say nothing. What is wrong with him? Think.
Yeah.
He's stupid. And he got that's another one. Beautiful girl. And she got stuck with this fool.
But look at this. She can't be wrapped too tight herself because she's
I don't think so.
Yo, now again, I'm very liberal. I can deal with a lot. But when a person starts talking about that, I start laughing about it in public. I'm like, yo, this is dangerous because you take them to like a dinner or a banquet. you be on eggshells about what this person's gonna say.
Exactly. You can't take them nowhere.
And then he gonna ask a question. He said, hey, has anybody ever cheated on somebody? I'm like, yo, you trying to out people. I'm like, one couple are not even together right now.
Exactly.
You can't get everybody divorced before they even get married. The ink is not even dry on the paper yet. I'm like,
exactly. They straight crazy.
And he said, yeah, I did. I'm like, yo, this nigga.
See, he just offer up too much information.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like him. I don't like him.
You know,
I don't like that.
People, listen, men and women in relationships, you gotta let things out slowly. Yes, be real. But same thing, there's some you can lose some good because a person will not be able to handle all of you all at once. Mm-hmm. You know, let them learn in stages. You know, and get to this. There's some things they don't need to know. Look at this. There's some secrets that I will never tell my wife, and there's some secrets my wife made to tell me. I'm okay with it, as long as I don't know about it. Get out.
Josh, like, what I don't know won't kill me.
Yep. I'm like, long as it won't affect us.
Keep it to yourself. Hey, keep it between you and Jesus. So go talk.
I'm like,
to Jesus.
and again, when I started dating my wife, I was very vocal. but still, I wasn't like, oh,
I pray God you wasn't. Well, I know you wasn't that vocal because you was that vocal. Tracy wouldn't be with you.
Say again?
I said I know you wasn't that vocal because you was that vocal. Tracy wouldn't have been with you. But Tracy was
Oh
like,
no,
yeah.
No. I shared in stages, you know. After year one, after year two, and there's some things she just had to find out on her own. Oh, I forgot to tell you that.
But oh man, yeah, I did forget to tell you that.
I didn't tell you that.
Slipped my mind.
I thought I told you that. I thought I
never told you.
No, remember I told you that last year.
Dang, I thought I had.
You know, wouldn't be.
I told somebody else, but I thought it was
you didn't tell me that because you told me this on this day. I'm like, what? All right, next couple. All
right.
So this may be a match. You know, this
this
may have my stamp of approval. I don't know. The guy is very he's a kind of a introvert, and she is a extrovert. I mean
extra. Read all about it.
She got like they was on a plane. I think they was going on vacation on a honeymoon, and she got into an argument with one of the other guests.
Elijah.
Because she's like, you guys need to speak Spanish in Puerto Rico. Trying to tell them how to speak and he's like, oh, who you think you are? You think our mother? How you? Elijah was like, how you gonna tell us how to speak and how we should speak in another country? And I mean, she was drunk. I'm sure he was drunk, and they had to put them in separate buses. I'm like, yo, and the guy's like,
is her husband. He had like 3 cats. Now any man, and I
he got 5. I think 5 cats.
He got 5 cats by himself, or did she have 2 cats and together they can make 5 cats?
Oh, she got cats too. Oh,
yeah. Like I'm just like, yo, I wouldn't date. I couldn't date. First of all, if a man had a cat, I'm just like, yeah, bro, I'm good on you. Like that's just weird vibes. Like I don't care if you got a goldfish. I don't care if you got a turtle. A cat though, like if you ain't got no woman in your life, I don't need you walking around with no cat.
Get a dog.
And if you got 2 of those, I'm be looking at you like, yeah, I can't do that. If you got like 14 dogs, I'm like, yeah, nah.
Get a Rottweiler. Put some Timbs on. Get a hoodie.
You know what I'm saying?
get your DMX shirt.
Exactly. Like, but I'm like, he already had 3 cats, and then he got like this weird relationship with his mom, and I'm just like, but she that type of crazy that will put up with that. So, and she got her 2 cats. She's like, you got cats? Wow, I got 2 cats. Wow, that means we're gonna have 5 cats. We gotta give some of these cats away. Oh my, and I'm just like, yo, bruh, please take out all of the coffee, take out any soda, please rid your house of all of the sugars. This chick don't need any more ammunition than what she already has because she already on 1,000. If it was up to me, I would be spiking her drinks and food with like a whole bunch of downers, like whatever downers you can get your hands on. Just learn how to mix cocktails. Like, here, baby,
to level her out.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be lacing her stuff up with Ambien at like 5 o'clock in PM. Get like crush up like 2 Ambiens. Like, let me put her to sleep now. Like, she got to get out because she has a lot of energy,
Yeah.
And it's just not. I don't know. It might be good for the bedroom, but other than that, I can't with her. But they might last. Right. Josh, right? This might be the only. This might be the only couple.
Maybe. I know when he's meeting with her father, he said, "Yeah, you gotta make sure you learn to reel it in." He like,
exactly. They gave him a button that has no on it, where you press it like no.
That's a red flag right there.
That's what her family and friends give you. Like, bruh. But he might be the guy for her.
He might be the guy for her.
He may change. Be the guy for her.
Because
all
no what
women got one guy.
No matter what happens, that if these couples don't change for each other, it won't last. Because relationship and staying in a relationship is about conforming to the person that you're with, and you got to ask yourself, is this person worth me changing for?
Right.
So next. All right. This is I think this last couple here.
Mm-hmm.
Now this guy's this pretty cool. You know, I think she's falling in love with him. And this is another reason why I wouldn't do Married at First Sight is because you have a chance to fall in love with somebody that you really don't want to be with. Because we see that all the time with people who are not married. They date somebody for a while,
Yeah.
fall in love with them,
Yeah.
and then they try to get out, but they can't because I love him. He's beating me, but I love him. He's cheating on me, but I love him. And this is the challenge of Married at First Sight is that you meet the person, you have a chance because anytime you spend time with somebody long enough,
Mm-hmm.
there's a chance you can fall in love with them. I think on the show right now, she's falling in love with him, but this guy has no job. I'm like, how do you fall in love with somebody with no job? It's not that he has no job. He has a history.
And he likes to just travel. He likes to just like travel the world. Like he's a nomad type guy. And I think he's some type of engineer.
Yeah, and I know. And this is not the show for him. He should be on a show of Indeed.com. They should get a show of how to get a job. Or matter of fact, right now, United States, we're looking for people. McDonald's still hiring. McDonald's giving like a $200 bonus just to work.
Josh, like you can go there.
He's like, I can't find myself. I said, know what? I'll tell my wife last night. I said, know what? Go to Amazon. Go work there for a week. Sure.
And see if you there.
After we can work at Amazon, you'll find yourself.
You'll find your way somewhere. Go here. See if you can find yourself there. Go to this job interview. See if you can find yourself there. Yourself might be there.
Soon as you finish unpacking one of the trucks,
you'll find yourself real quick. You'll be like, oh man, I can't do this for the rest of my life.
But I'm like, yo, this guy don't have a job. I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, see, this is why I won't trust nobody to hook me up with nobody. You're not gonna hook me up with nobody with no job. At least have a job when we get together.
Right?
But this guy is going on a show to get married to somebody and he has no job.
Have no job.
I'm like, what other experts thinking?
I don't know.
I can tell you from experience that whatever person is doing now, and he's like, I think he's like 38, something like that. He's like 38.
Was he that old?
He's got, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, he's up there. I'm like,
oh, so he should have been working his way into some type of career by now.
Yeah.
Why he leave his job then?
You gotta find himself. I guess you gotta find himself. I don't know.
At 38, you didn't find yourself?
Yeah.
If you didn't find yourself by 38, yourself ain't dead. You might as well need to find somebody else at this point. You just need to go with whatever the wind blows you, just stick to that. Because at 38, if you ain't find yourself, you ain't gonna find yourself. Yourself ain't there.
Yeah.
Yourself ain't there. Not at that age.
No, and no job. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Don't you
women, if you meet a man, 38, no job, walk away.
Yeah.
Quick,
just leave.
Run. Block him.
Just leave.
Because the worst thing you want to do is get into a relationship. It's gonna be a headache, and that's what a lot of people do. They get into relationships, ignore all the rare signs, and it's not that the relationship is bad. It's not that marriage is bad. It's that you ignore all these signs that says not this relationship with this person is not for you, and then you have a bad experience. So, I think that's it.
That's it,
yo, guys. That's our that's Rev J and Joy's reality show recap.
Yeah.
I hope you have some laughs. I know you guys gonna probably watch some of it, cut through it. But
yes, because it's long.
Oh boy, but it's worth the laugh. I'm telling you, it's worth the laugh.
Yes, yes.
We're gonna be having some very interesting shows coming up, especially about relationships, which is one of my favorite topics I like to talk about.
Mine too.
Yes. Yeah. We may be talking about something called the realities of relationships or relationship realities. So stay tuned for that. Also, if you want to be a guest on our show, we're looking for people to come join in on the conversation. We of course we have to screen you, to make sure you can fit our energy. But come join us on the show, and talk, and we love to talk and then share and just laugh, have fun. Again, the Bible says laughter is medicine for the soul. So you should always find the opportunity
to
and a
laugh.
place to laugh and have some fun.
Have fun.
Once again, we're gonna be out. We see you guys later. Joy, anything else to say?
No, just that. Yeah. Hopefully you've watched the show. And we will see you on the next show. We'll let you guys know when we'll be coming back. We'll be doing try to get a good schedule so that we'll be more consistent, so that you guys could like put us into your actual schedules and stuff. And so we want you guys to have fun and enjoy. I hope that you guys are safe. For those who have lost loved ones, I've seen on different things. Our condolences to you and your families at this time. For those who have welcomed new babies, congratulations to the new life.
Congratulations.
And for those who just had birthdays within the last few, I guess, weeks, we want to say happy birthday to you guys. Welcome to the Aquarius life. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And just continue to laugh, love, and always, keep your joy. Don't let nobody take your joy.
That's awesome. All right, guys, talk to you later. Once again, matter of fact, get ready to watch out for another show. Let's talk about it. Myself and Coach B will be talking about thriving with mental health.
Yes.
So this is gonna be a good show in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned. Once again, see you guys, everyone, later. Have a wonderful day. And I'm Rev J, and this is Joy, and we will see you next time.
Love you guys.
See you later.